When you think about sports, what are the first ones that come to mind? Football, basketball, baseball, or soccer? Did you know that football is one of the most popular sports played in the United States of America? People all around the world enjoy both playing and watching this sport. At a young age, children are encouraged to play sports in order for them to lead active lifestyles and be part of a team. No matter where you live, in almost every park you always see kids playing or practicing football. Playing sports is not a bad thing, but football especially can be very dangerous. Many children enjoy playing football, but they do not realize how many injuries they can get from playing. According to the American Orthopedic Society for Sports Medicine, football leads all other sports in number of injuries sustained. Knee injuries are probably the most common of them all. Shoulder injuries are also common in this sport because of the amount of contact that the players have with each other. Part of the game is tackling other players so that they do not gain more yards or make a touchdown. And those tackles lead straight to shoulder injuries. One of the most severe injuries that players can sustain during games are head injuries. In high school football alone, it is estimated that as many as 250,000 concussions happen each year, and up to 20% of players sustain concussion. Even though it might not seem like a big number, that is only the ones that are being reported. Who knows how many go without being reported each year? It is very hard to tell if a player has a concussion, and sometimes it is not clear until hours after the game has ended. Some people may not take this seriously, but concussions are defined as disturbances in neurological functioning that have an effect on our brains. Would you let your child play a sport that you know has the risk of causing brain damage? In recent news, even the National Football League admitted that playing football can lead to a higher rate of severe brain damage. Nearly one-third of retired players develop long-term cognitive problems that are showing up younger and younger. You might not see this as a problem in young children, but as they get older and as the game becomes more intense and physical, these injuries also become more intense. Each time a player has to be taken off the field on a stretcher, increases their chances of developing long-term problems with their memory and ability to process new information. All of these long-term effects are bad, but the worst of them is chronic traumatic encephalopathy. This is a condition that is caused by repeated head injuries and is characterized by progressive decline in memory, depression, poor impulsive control, and even dementia. It is very difficult to diagnose and often can only be seen through an autopsy. I'm sure that when you have your child plays football, you will never think of all of the injuries and long-term effects that could come as a result. But these are just a few of the things that can and will happen. It is important to always be informed of the possible outcomes that can result from playing this high-contact sport. It may seem like a good idea at first, but just think that one day your child might have to be carried off the field due to an injury to their knees or shoulders, or even a concussion. You need to think of what is more important, your child's health or them being involved in this dangerous high-contact